Hello and welcome to the social listening segment here on the BDTV Breakfast Show. This is where we get to discuss and analyze top trends making the rounds across social media. My name is Elizabeth Musa and I'm joined today virtually by Mr. Obidike Okafo, and he will be speaking with us on some of the stories making the rounds this morning. Welcome to the show, Mr. Obidike Okafo.
Thank you for having me, as usual.
Good to see you. So let's start off today with a very surprising update where the National Broadcasting Commission has barred Nigerian radio and television stations from airing the trending song Tell Your Papa by veteran rapper Eedris Abdulkareem, citing its objectionable nature. Now, according to the NBC, the lyrical content of the song directed to Nigerian leaders fails to meet the standards of responsible broadcasting. Now, this song, which has been termed as controversial, released earlier this week, targets Seyi Tinubu, the son of the President Bola Tinubu, calling on him to confront his father over the worsening socio-economic conditions in Nigeria. And that happens to be one of the stories we'll be talking about this morning on social listening segment. You know, quite a very delicate topic. You know, we've always known Eedris Abdulkareem to be that singer, that rapper that always calls out social ills and all of that. And I think he hasn't stopped. Many years down the line, he's still the same person. And it's just really interesting to see that that particular song now has been, called out by the NBC. But if you could just take a look at some of the tweets making the round. That's a tweet from Dr. Fabian Onunako. It says, gross abuse of power. This is illegal. If they feel aggrieved by the song, let them go to court. There is nothing wrong with the song. Respect freedom of speech. That's from Dr. Fabian. Mitch Raff says, for me, I didn't see anything wrong with the music. The music is a kind of advice to the president. So NBC, what is your job in this country? Are you there to silence the Nigerian masses, or you're there to promote illegality in the country? May God help this country. And that's from Mitch Raff. Humphrey says, please, where can I listen to the song? I didn't even know there was any song of such before. They've just given the song free publicity and promotion. Let's see if we have more reactions to this one. Don't Hide Your Scar says, well, they just made the song more popular. This ban won't achieve anything significant. A lot of people don't watch TV anymore, and even less people listen to the radio. We get our songs from other places. Well, I completely agree with that comment. Well, you know what? Just like one of the commenters had said that this is just a sort of publicity for this song, because personally, I didn't know the song till when I saw this trend making the round, and that's the subject of our conversation this morning. Mr. Obidike, what are your thoughts on this one?
Can you hear me?
Absolutely, can hear you.
Okay. So my thoughts. First of all, Eedris Abdulkareem has always been vocal about everything about the government. He's famous for Nigeria Jaga Jaga, of which Obasanjo responded. But I've listened to the song a bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with the song. I think he's just basically already airing the views of a lot of Nigerians. And, a lot of people feel, since Seyi Tinubu is very close to the dad, this kind of, when it comes to Africa, you always say, who does this person listen to? If you want to get across to somebody, the first thing says, who does this person listen to? Let's talk to that person to talk to the person. If the person will not hear us, maybe you listen to that person like he's close to. So that's one of the reasons why even VDM has done a video where he was talking to Seyi Tinubu, talk to his dad, and saying that he supports the Seyi Tinubu and all those plenty things. But the bottom line is everybody is now focused on, okay, Seyi Tinubu, you're close to your dad, please help us and speak to him on our behalf as Nigerians to see how he can. I don't think what has come out to say he understands what we're going through and he's trying his best to say how can ease things. But people will keep clamoring until they start seeing significant changes, and that's just like he who is he as in he should understand that as the president, there will always be people, saying one thing or the other. But NBC banning the song makes no sense because, like you said, most of the things that NBC has influence over, people don't go there. People are mostly on the internet. People are watching things on social media, on YouTube. I can bet you that the minute they said they banned the song has spread like wildfire all over social media.
Because I didn't know this song
all
till
over
now.
the internet. And all of that. And so all NBC is doing is just to help spread the song further. And even people who had no interest in listening to the song want to hear the song now. Because Nigerians, the average Nigerian is very curious. So once you spike their curiosity, they will definitely go for it. But I think, like somebody on Twitter said, Eedris Abdulkareem has the right to air his views. It's his right as a citizen of the country to air his views about what's going on, as long as he's not abusive or anything, and all of that. And if they should let the song, they should leave the song alone, but that's up to them. Well, I can tell you that this song will spread like wildfire, irrespective of whatever it will really make no difference to how wide the song will spread.
Right, and I hear you when you say that many of the people who are just like they say in African proverbs, if you're trying to get the ear of somebody, you probably look for the person that you think, is the best point person. So maybe that's why right now everyone is trying to get at President Bola Tinubu, will try to get at Seyi Tinubu because they understand the relationship, or just like the very critical role he plays with his father, not just as his father, but also in the government and in just the administration and all of that. So it's not even the wife that they use as a point person. It's always Seyi Tinubu, ST and all of that. So I completely see why Eedris Abdulkareem will target Seyi Tinubu in this song. However, just talking about the conversation itself, I've not listened to this song, but just as you said, and just as the commenter said, now this is just a way that it has piqued my curiosity. After this, I'll probably go search for the song on social media, on YouTube or something, just to listen to it and make my judgment for myself. But if there were no swear words, if there were no curse words and all of these other things, I really don't know why NBC will be banning the song, because there's something known as freedom of speech. But I know they say that, freedom after speech is what is not guaranteed. But
it's not guaranteed.
We're talking about NBC. Like, how does NBC come in here to say? But I would need to listen to the song to just make a complete judgment. But thank you very much, Mr. Obidike. We'll have to leave it here today because we do not have more time. But thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
And that's how we bring it to wraps here on the social listening segment. My name is Elizabeth Musa. Keep watching BDTV.